Yo, what up? Today we are building a new feature on my house. So you guys saw the drop off the roof where I 360'd, and today me and my buddies are going to be building a ladder bridge up for the e-bike so I can pedal up to the first level, then the second level, and then onto the top of the big drop so I can ride the house drop on my e-bike. So this is a rough sketch of what I'm planning. You have 3 parts to this build. We one ladder bridge up the first part onto the first level of the roof, a second ladder bridge, and then a third ladder bridge. So obviously this is a rough drawing. Probably gonna need a support here too. Obviously this is a rough drawing, but that's how I envision it. The existing drop structure is still on the house, so I'm gonna utilize that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna show the boys this plan and get their ideas on it, but we're looking good. Here is getting all the wood up from my yard. So I've milled all this lumber from trees we've fallen with the wood miser mill in the yard. So all of the wood here is from my yard of down trees that fell in windstorms or were dying from root rot. So gonna do that, and then I have all the slats pre-cut that I'm gonna bring up and actually just cut to length with the chop saw. And yeah, make them skinny and steep. So it's gonna be a pretty fun build. I'm excited for it, and you know, one nice day we actually have left here in the year, so see how it goes. The plan is come up from where the truck is onto the first story of the roof with a skinny ladder bridge, then another skinny ladder bridge to the second part, and then from the top story of my roof we'll come up and connect a third stringer ladder bridge to here. And then once I'm up here, it's tight, like this thing's only 5 feet wide, so it'll be get onto here, do a 90-degree endo, a little kick, and then off the roof. We're just starting to get the first frost of the year, so that's why we're trying to get this stunt done on a bit of a timeline, and yeah, get it wrapped before the snow comes and everything's covered in ice. All right, go get some wood. This is my little barn here on the property. It's actually one of the only buildings I kept when I cleaned up the whole property, but this is where I keep my tools and most of the wood. So I have a lot of dried up slats in here that I've used from other stunts. I'm gonna be using all of this wood to rebuild the slats, and then may have to cut a little bit more, but see how it goes. The truck's loaded up. Let's go. A little bit through the cabbage there. Yep, pretty decently large drop off the top of the house. Gonna be cruising up there to there, and then from there down and off. She's a big dog. It's Mooney. First 2 stringers slapped together here, and we're gonna put them up on the roof and kind of suss out the angle and see how it looks. Stringer's already set up onto the roof, and then I'm working on the chop saw to cut up all the slats. And yeah, we're only an hour in and she's popping. Now we've got the first ladder bridge just resting on the first level of the roof, and we're going for the second one now. So I'm gonna line it up. So we got the stringers up here going to the top, got the bottom stringers in place, and we just need to place the middle stringers, and then we're gonna build a couple little pads to put the rest of them on so it doesn't wreck my shingles. Start bracing it all and sliding it all together. We're stoked.
We got the first set up, the second set up, and the third set just resting in place. We'll put some offcuts under the top set of stringers to lift it up. Coming along, we're using all these slats. We've cut them to 17 inches wide, just wide enough that like when you're cranking up it and you're moving your bike, you're not gonna fall off the side. And then we're gonna have to do going up the corner a little bit wider so my back wheel doesn't fall on the inside of the corner, but it's coming along. Second bridge down, looking good, boys. Definitely not super wide, but it'll get the job done. The whole thing's looking pretty good. It's just this corner I'm worried about. So I'm gonna make it a little wider at the inside of the corner so my tire doesn't fall off. Steve's working on the final part right now, so I'm gonna go cut a few more slats and finish this up. The second corner and looking good. This is definitely like the crux of the move, is the second corner. And then same on this last skinny. If you fall here, you're going like 30 feet to flat. So make sure my chain doesn't skip. And then once I get up to the platform, we put another little railing up, pivot the back wheel over 90 degrees. And then from here, it's just a small crank, the smallest of cranks, and then cruise down, no brakes, just coast and pop off. So yeah, see how it goes. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I bust out the shovel. Peace. But before I dial in the bike, I'm gonna make a latte. It's a must. This is the house that we're dropping off, my house. So we've got the giant logo up there from the event. So the drop is huge, so I'll take you guys over and show you. The landing is totally covered in grass and not really rideable. Well, you could ride it, but it wouldn't be ideal. So I'm gonna take all this grass and scrape this all down and try my best to just pimp it all the way down the landing. Probably to about there, to just give myself some good traction and you know, better grip than riding on wet grass. It's been super wet lately, and yeah, like yesterday rained like 80 mils, so we're going for it today. Hopefully we can get it done and shoot it this evening. Well, the landing's almost done. Probably another 20 minutes of scraping. All right, I just finished the landing. We're just gonna cruise down, scope the run out, because once you land this thing, you are mobbing. So I'm not stopping till the very bottom. So yeah. Check it out. It's running like a river. Pretty wet. And it's all going into the berm under this beautiful cottonwood tree. Yeah, it's looking okay. I think we'll be good. Hey guys, just a little bit of context here. So my name's Reese Wallace. I'm a professional mountain biker. I live here on Vancouver Island, and this is my house. I've worked my entire life to save enough money to buy this property and then renovate and build this house. And then once that was done, I started building jumps in the yard, jumps off the house. So this project I'm working on today is like a full lifetime leading up to moments like this where I'm able to do this kind of thing. So I feel so fortunate and so lucky that I've worked myself into a situation where I get to do this as a job. So that's just a little bit of a backstory. Now on to the fun stuff. This is a build that I've been, you know what? I actually didn't really even think of this build when I originally built the drop off the roof to 360. I was like hiking up ladders going up, and I was like, there's no way you could build a ladder bridge up to it. It's way too steep. Then I got this brand new Giant Rain Advanced E+ e-bike, which is insane, super powerful, big suspension. So I didn't even consider riding it off it. It's like 180 mil, 170 mil bike. It's like a Freeride downhill bike with a motor. So I'm gonna need all that torque and energy to get up onto the roof today. And yeah, it's dried out enough, so we're gonna go dial in the bike a little bit now. I'm gonna change the suspension, a couple settings, tighten some bolts, and then the boys will be over shortly and we can start testing it out. All right guys, well this is it, my 2026 Giant Rain Advanced E+. This thing is an absolute rig. She's a little dirty right now because we just got back from Kamloops filming, but insane bike. So this is the bike I'm gonna be riding off the roof, up and off the roof today. So have it kitted with Chromag, cockpit, ODI reflex grips, Marzocchi suspension. Probably the coolest thing on this bike is the Industry 9 rainbow covered wheels, front and back. Some SRAM goodies here and there. This Fox transfer post, which is pretty sick. Wireless Marzocchi shock. These cranks called Forks cranks, which is funny because they're cranks, not forks, but they're super sick. Been riding those for years. And then check out this new touchscreen. Woof. Thing is so sick. It's like an iPad on your top tube. So something super cool about this bike, like check it out. It has tire pressure sensors in the front and back. It's telling me that my rear tire is low. So that Bluetooths from these sensors here all the way to the computer on the bike. Super useful, and she's a rig. 180 mil Super Z bomber fork in the front, 170 mil Marzocchi bomber air in the back. And yeah, we're gonna just put another volume spacer in her because it's in for a big hit. What up?
What up? How you doing?
What's up?
Dude, that looks insane.
Cool new bike stand from Toe Peaks, just for e-bikes. Check it out. Click the button. So we got 3 volume spacers in here. I'm gonna put in another guy. Hi, Mooney. Bike is dialed in. The boys are getting ready to go. So yeah, we're getting ready to do this. Bike's dialed in, got the new Insta360 camera on the helmet. Okay, let's see how this goes. Drop in! Oh fuck! So just hit the house drop for the first time on the e-bike. Such a plumb drop, like it's double as far down as it is out, and I got to the end and got scared, just little pop, and I just went so deep. So the bike took it, super capable, but it still is an e-bike without a dual crown fork, and it's, you know, it's heavier than my downhill bike. It's really stiff, but not quite as stiff, and I think I yelled like as soon as I went off the lip. I was like, oh! I knew I was going too fast. So gonna give it another shot here. Try again. Nice and chill. Don't pop. Take two went way better than take one. So just chilled going off it, didn't pop and landed really smooth, able to steeze it a little bit. So I'm happy with that. Stoked, I think we're ready to call it. Yo.